Alright, it's been a while. This is pretty much a large bunker. I stole the design from a video game. I think it's called like a Men of War 2 Assault Squad or something. And you can mod the like shit out of the game, and there's like a map editor. I think once I build my new PC, I'll be getting that shit. It looks really interesting. Pause the video at any time for any of the measurements and stuff. This is going to be like a super long video. I don't know if I'm going to be talking for the whole time. This is going to be like 45 fucking minutes. I might cut it in half at like the 20-minute mark or 22-minute mark and do like a part 1 and part 2, or I might just throw it all at once. It depends how this goes. It's been super busy, and I'm still fucking super busy doing other shit. But just to give you an idea, like right now, you can pretty much just watch the video and figure out what I'm doing. This part right here is the front of the bunker, and I'm just cutting out the slots. None of these measurements are like you don't have to stick with them. You can make this smaller or bigger if you want to. Just play with it. It's nothing serious, but you'll see like in detail everything I do, and that's pretty much why this video is so long. A rule of thumb when you're cutting like windows or bunker slots for like 40K models, usually an inch from the base or where they're standing. Once you like go up an inch, that's usually like the chest area of most models. And what are the new fucking Space Marines? I never fucking remember the name. The Primaris guys are a little bit bigger, or a lot fucking bigger, but you might want to go a little higher for them if that's just in your army. But the 1-inch marks works for like guardsmen. It works for like orcs. I haven't seen any model that's really smaller, even like NIDs, except for like Gaunts maybe. Gaunts might struggle to shoot out bunkers, but that's not their style. And here you can see those are the simple like lines. And I just use a razor knife to cut it. Showing you that it's only like 3-inch slits. And I'll pretty much get like a full squad of 10 able to shoot out. Like if the units are in front of you, like a unit of 10 guys should be able to shoot out no problem. Or you could have like 2 units of 5 depending on how you set up your Space Marines or whatever you're running. But this build was a lot of fun. It took fucking forever. Also I had like COVID for fucking 13 days. And the first like night was fucking horrendous. Like the day I felt like that tingle shit in the back of your throat, and my body ached like a son of a bitch. Like, you know when you have the flu and your body's hurting and you touch your skin and it's like, why the fuck does this hurt? But I didn't feel sick. Like I had no like sick symptoms. I wasn't sneezing, wasn't coughing. And that night, like I thought I was just getting sick, and I ended up catching it from my girlfriend because she wasn't doing the test right. She wasn't sticking swabs like all the way up her nose. And so that day I tested, I tested positive. I told her, I'm like, you're fucking up, do the test again. She ended up testing positive after she did it right, and I started slamming like vitamin C and all kinds of shit. Because I just wanted to get through it. And that first night, I think around 8 o'clock, the fucking headache came on. And no matter what I took, the headache wouldn't go away. This is going to be right here, the wall that's, if you're looking at the bunker on the left side, the long piece. And this is going to be on the right side. But the headache wouldn't fucking go away, and nothing would touch it. And I ended up going to sleep, feeling all right. I woke up in the middle of the night soaked. What the fuck is called? Ringing doorbell. Okay, I'm back. UPS dropping off stuff. Wasn't the models I was hoping for, but whatever. But yeah, the first night I woke up in the middle of the night with like 103 fever, totally soaked to the bone, sweating. Took a bunch of stuff, went back to bed. Woke up in the middle of the night again, like 3 in the morning, freezing with 3 sheets on me. Fell back asleep, woke up in the morning around 10 o'clock, like perfectly fine. Like I had a little bit of a light cough, not even really a cough, it was mostly just like nasal drip, and I had like a slight sore throat. I gargled some salt water, and I was fine. And I tested every like couple days, and it stayed, I guess, in my system for 13 days. But after that fucking fever and the fever broke, I was perfectly fine. Damn phone now. Once I get started, everyone calls. Okay. What was I talking about? Shit out. Oh, about the fever. Yeah, once the fever broke, after that first night, I was fine. Just like how I'm doing in the video, though, with the little, like, cut angles, they don't have to be perfect. You're gonna, like, toothpick that shit and glue it, and it's gonna be... God damn it! Okay, I'm back. Alright. So, you can see the basic shape I'm making here in the video. Nothing too complicated. I just marked them so I can remember which ones, which order they go to. And you should probably do, if you're doing this on yourself, you should definitely do that too. I was writing down the sizes. The sizes are more important than anything, or the measurements. And that little angled cut. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Fucking hit the table, damn. Use that Gorilla Glue. It just holds better than the white glue. It's just a lot stronger. And toothpicks are your friends. Oh, my sinuses today. Ugh. Could have time-lapsed all this, but I didn't feel like redoing all the text and shit and have to move everything. Such a pain in the ass. That's probably why this video is so long, too. But this is a fun build. This was not that hard, just really time consuming. I was running out of glue, damn it. But what I was saying about the being sick. Yeah, that first night was miserable, but after that, really easy going. Just stayed on top of everything. And then once I got, after like 13 days, tested negative. Like not even 2 weeks later, the fucking hurricane was coming, and luckily I got the roof redone just in time. So I had a video of some of the storm that went on when driving around before the hurricane actually landed in Tampa or hit Tampa, because it didn't really, like, the winds didn't pick up till like 6 to 8 o'clock at night. That's when the big gusts were coming, but like the whole day was just really like wet and rainy, but it wasn't really that bad. And I just used the top of the bunker right here, the main part, just to hold everything in place. Don't glue it down, because you're going to want to keep it unglued so later you can move it and then put models inside. So I'm just pinning it with the toothpicks, and it's just to keep the shape. And the same like with this piece right here, I'm gluing it onto the wall piece, but it's not being glued to like the top piece. Yeah. And here I'm like toothpicking it in and gluing it into place. Real simple, real easy. Now we're just gonna start with the... What the fuck? I could have cut some of this shit out. Like a whole minute of not doing anything. What the hell was I doing? There we go. You can see the angle cut. Again, not perfect. Don't worry about it being perfect. It's just there to hold the shape. And I just used, again, now this one you can glue in place. This one's this top you're not moving. You could theoretically do it, but I wasn't about that life right now. Maybe if I do another video, but I probably won't. Not with this style bunker. This bunker is really cool, but it's like, it's on a large size. So like on your 4x8, if you're probably playing on 4x6, which why you should be playing on a 4x8. 40K is way better on a 4x8. I can tell you 100% more space. Look at me, just walked off the camera. Where the fuck am I going? There's more space to play. There's more space to do shit. Just way better on a 4x8. Put it in there. Do it. Again, the good thing about having the tops down or on there is it holds the shape. Just makes shit a lot easier too. To pick that shit in. Because it is on the, this bunker definitely is on the large size. That's partially why I put it like on the raised base rather than just a flat one. You'll see later about that. But I think it has like a lot of personality and shit to it. That's what it looks like from the bottom. The undercarriage. And there's like the final back piece. It's cool that the hell's a Men of War Squad 2 Assault something whatever. There's a lot of like crazy looking like bunkers and shit. I don't think they're like practical. I don't think they ever like really existed, but they're kind of cool looking. There is like some German bunkers from World War II that kind of look like this one, where they had like a little like concrete gun emplacement on the top, but it was for like anti-air guns. So they had like, I want to say the walls were like at least 4 or 5 feet tall on the side, because it was pretty much meant for shooting down bombers that were trying to like bomb the bunker. The gun wasn't able to like shoot at like the beaches or anything like that. It was strictly meant for like anti-air, and the way it was like built, like you couldn't shoot over the walls. But with this one, you'll see later, design works a little bit different. But you could probably do the same thing if you wanted to. Make the walls taller, or change the backside a little bit. I might do another like bunker video like this, but do like a hex, like maybe a multi like leveled bunker, where you got like the front piece, then the second piece is like higher up, and like maybe a hex style. I don't know. That way I can make the bunker not as like long and big, but like stacked up on itself. There's a front view, the side view, the butt. And now I'm gonna work on the ramp. I think that's why I was pointing at that shit. I don't know. Yeah, working on that ramp. This part was really easy. And simple and fun too. I like the ramp idea. Man, I gotta stop hitting. I need a new fucking table. That's the ramp size right there. And so we'll go back to the ramp in a second. There's a reason why I did this first. So I wasn't gonna build it on top of like the normal like wood that I use and just keep it flat. I decided to make like a rocky, muddy like base, like it's built high up. And I needed to measure out the base and make sure, because I trimmed the sides and you don't want to trim too much or it wouldn't fucking work. But there's going to be like a little like a patch up there for the ramp and stuff. I just had like the styrofoam laying around and I was like, I have a lot of styrofoam still left, like a shit ton. It's just taking up space and I don't know what to do with it. So I've got like 3 more building videos coming. 2 of them are going to be like real detailed, but one of them I think I'll just like talk it like it's basic shit and it was just like me messing around. So it'll probably be like a 2 buildings in one kind of thing, and they're just for ideas. You don't have to do them if you don't want to. You know, like I said, if you don't have to like copy any designs perfectly or anything. You just take parts from shit you like, and you know, I think train videos should be like buffets. You take the parts you leave, and you leave the rest of the shit behind you don't like. Not really a big deal. And I wasn't too fancy with like the base. Kept it kind of simple. Just rounded it out a little bit. Just make sure you just don't pass your lines. And other than that, it's not that bad. Just gotta go slow, chisel a little bit at a time. Now, even with like big chunks like this, you can't pull too hard on the wire cutter because you'll break your fucking wire. Other than that, it's pretty simple. That's it. Pretty easy. Oh, really? Man, non-fucking stop today.